When 90-Day Fiance star Alina captioned her post, "Just reminiscing about my favorite looks, haha." It wasn't just a casual scroll through memory lane moment, it felt like a soft, sparkly time capsule opening, a celebration of style, self-expression, and the evolution of a woman who has never been afraid to take up space exactly as she is. There's something powerful about reminiscing. It's not just about clothes or makeup or perfectly angled selfies, it's about who you were in those moments, the mindset, the confidence, the experiments, the risks. And if there's one thing Alina has consistently delivered on screen and off, it's a fearless approach to visibility. From reality TV to real-life runway, when audiences first met Alina on 90-Day Fiancé, they didn't just meet a cast member navigating love across borders, they met someone with bold eyeliner, dramatic silhouettes, unapologetic glamour, and a sense of style that refused to whisper. Alina didn't dress to blend in, she dressed to be seen. And that matters. Reality television often places women under a microscope, every outfit dissected, every pose critiqued, yet Alina's fashion choices often felt like armor and art at the same time. Whether it was a sleek bodycon dress paired with sky-high heels or a playful, edgy ensemble that leaned into Y2K nostalgia, her looks carried intention. They said, "I am here, I am confident, and I will define myself." The art of the favorite look. When someone says they're reminiscing about their favorite looks, they're really reminiscing about their favorite versions of themselves. Maybe one look reminds her of stepping onto set for a pivotal scene, nerves buzzing, lashes perfectly curled, adrenaline high. Maybe another brings back memories of a night out with friends, laughter spilling into early morning hours. Fashion holds energy, it stores moments. Alina's aesthetic has always danced between sultry and sweet. Think fitted dresses in bold colors that highlight curves, paired with statement jewelry and dramatic hair. Think glam makeup, sculpted cheekbones, glossy lips, sharp liner. She understands the power of presentation. But what makes a look a favorite? It could be the first time she tried something daring, a new hairstyle, a bold cut, a daring neckline. It could be the outfit she wore when she felt unstoppable. Or maybe it's simply the memory of feeling beautiful in her own skin, unfiltered and unbothered. Confidence as the ultimate accessory. Fashion critics often focus on fabrics, designers, and trends, but the real secret behind Alina's most iconic looks isn't the label, it's the attitude. Confidence changes everything. A simple dress becomes a statement when worn with a steady gaze and lifted chin. A trendy outfit becomes unforgettable when it radiates authenticity. Alina has always carried that unapologetic energy, the kind that says, "This is me, take it or leave it." And in a world that constantly tries to shrink women into safer, quieter versions of themselves, that energy is revolutionary. Social media as a memory book. When Alina posted about reminiscing, it highlighted something uniquely modern, our digital closets. Instagram grids become timelines of growth. Scrolling back is like flipping through an old diary, except instead of handwritten entries, you see contour evolution, hair transformations, and shifts in style. There's something charming about laughing at your past looks, the trends you fully committed to, the bold lip shades you swore you'd never abandon. Yet there's also pride in seeing your evolution. It's proof of change, proof of experimentation, proof that you've lived. Alina's favorite looks likely span phases, from early reality TV glam to more polished influencer aesthetics. And that's the beauty of it. No one stays static. Style grows as we grow. The power of visibility. For Alina, fashion has also been a tool of empowerment. As someone living with a disability, her presence on 90-Day Fiancé broke barriers and expanded representation. But beyond the headlines and controversy, her personal style became part of her narrative. She didn't hide, she highlighted. She wore fitted silhouettes that celebrated her body. She posed boldly. She embraced glam without apology. In doing so, she challenged stereotypes about who gets to be sexy, stylish, and visible. That's not just fashion, that's statement making. Favorite looks as milestones. If we imagine her scrolling through old photos, perhaps one image shows her in a glittering mini dress, hair cascading over her shoulders, flash catching every shimmer. That might have been the night she felt fearless. Another photo might capture a softer look, cozy sweater, natural makeup, a quiet smile, a reminder that vulnerability can be beautiful too. Favorite looks aren't always the loudest ones. Sometimes they're the outfits worn during transformation, the in-between stages when you're figuring yourself out. For reality stars especially, every look becomes part of public memory, but reminiscing reframes it. It turns performance into nostalgia, humor, and self-awareness. The ha-ha at the end of her caption adds something important: lightness. There's self-awareness in looking back at old glam shots and giggling. It says, I had fun. It says, I don't take myself too seriously. And that's refreshing in a culture obsessed with perfection. Style should be playful. It should evolve. It should allow room for experimentation and even a little cringe. Because cringe means you tried something bold enough to risk judgment. Alina's playful tone suggests she's embracing every phase, not disowning old versions of herself, but celebrating them. The evolution of glam. If we trace beauty trends over the past few years: bold brows, heavy contour, glass skin, soft glam, we can imagine how her look shifted with the times. Early 2020s glam leaned dramatic. Later years softened edges. Hair colors trend in cycles: platinum blonde one year, rich brunette the next. Each transformation reflects not just trend cycles but internal shifts. Who we are influences how we present ourselves. Perhaps her current aesthetic is more refined. Perhaps it's bolder than ever. Either way, looking back helps you appreciate how far you've come. Fashion is storytelling. Every outfit tells a story. The tight red dress? Maybe that was confidence regained after heartbreak. The edgy leather ensemble? A declaration of independence. The soft pastel look? A season of healing. Alina's journey in the public eye hasn't been without controversy or criticism, but style offers a form of narrative control. Through clothing and glam, she curates how she's seen, not just as a storyline, but as a multidimensional person. And reminiscing is a way of reclaiming those chapters. Why we love a glow-up. There's a universal satisfaction in witnessing evolution. Fans love a glow-up not just physically, but emotionally. Looking back at favorite looks becomes a subtle way of acknowledging growth. It says, I've experimented, I've changed, I've lived. And maybe the biggest glow-up isn't in the makeup technique or wardrobe upgrades, it's in self-assurance. Owning your archive. In the age of screenshots and endless reposts, public figures don't always get to curate what resurfaces, but choosing to reminisce flips the script. It's intentional, it's celebratory. It's saying, these were my moments, I claim them. There's something empowering about that. The timelessness of self-expression. Trends fade, algorithms shift, shows end seasons, but personal style remains an evolving thread. Alina's caption may have been casual, even offhand, but behind it lies something bigger: the acknowledgement that every phase mattered. Every look carried confidence, vulnerability, ambition, or joy.